If you're looking for real ways to make extra money, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know, so stick around until the end. Let's get started.
Welcome to The Explainer. So, look, if you're spending time every single day just, endlessly scrolling through social media, the sources we're looking at today suggest you might actually be sitting on a massive hidden financial opportunity, literally right in the palm of your hand. Today, we're going to look at exactly how you can take the skills you're already using as a consumer and flip them into a highly profitable service-based business. So how exactly do you monetize doom scrolling? It's a fascinating question from our source material. How do we take that passive content consumption, the doom scrolling we absolutely all fall into from time to time, and transform it into legitimate, scalable income? Well, the answer is by stepping completely out of the role of the viewer and jumping right into the role of the provider. Because pretty much every single business around you desperately needs an online presence, but the whole landscape, it's changed dramatically. Okay, let's dive into this. Listen to this incredible insight from entrepreneur Gary Vee. He says, even if you have no followers, your first post can get 10,000 views if it's good. The game is completely flipped. Think about that for a second. The barrier to entry has literally vanished. Back in the analog world, or even the early days of social media, you had to grind to amass followers just to get anyone to see your stuff. But today, organic reach is unprecedented. Just one really good post can change everything. To help you capitalize on this, we're going to follow a chronological 5-point playbook today. We'll start with the overall social media opportunity, then we'll move into defining your service, building a portfolio from scratch, choosing your pricing, finding paying clients, and finally delivering and scaling. So first up, the social media opportunity, a flipped game. Which brings us right into point 1, define your service. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that the absolute quickest way to cap your income potential is to brand yourself as just a general social media person. Since the game has flipped, almost every independent business owner out there is completely overwhelmed. They just do not have the time or the digital expertise to manage this crazy organic reach. But by becoming a specialist, you become their ultimate solution. And that is exactly what lets you charge premium rates. You could offer social media management for that recurring daily engagement. Or maybe you lean into content creation, like shooting and editing short-form video. If you prefer high-ticket, project-based work, you could offer strategy and consulting to audit their brand. And hey, if you're more analytical, paid ads management lets you charge a flat fee plus a percentage of their ad spend. But listen, you also need to know exactly where to actually deploy these services based on your client's specific goals. Like if your client wants to build this deeply loyal audience and sell products through highly educational content, Instagram is absolutely a top-tier platform to pitch them on. On the flip side, if you're creating faceless content or looking to leverage long lifespan videos with strong ad revenue, YouTube Shorts provides phenomenal RPMs. We're talking often between 15 to 25 cents per thousand views. Really knowing these platform differences, that makes you an incredibly invaluable consultant to these businesses. All right, let's move on to point 2, build a portfolio. So how do you prove your worth when you have 0 past clients? It's the biggest beginner roadblock, right? Well, the sources highlight a really clever workaround. You just manufacture your own experience. First off, you can work for free, but do it strategically. Offer to manage a local nonprofit's account for, say, 1 month, completely in exchange for a rock-solid, powerful testimonial. Second, treat your own personal accounts as your ultimate case studies. Literally document your own growth and engagement to show what you can do. Or third, just create mock-ups. Pick a local brand you absolutely love, redesign 3 of their recent posts, and present it to them as a before and after concept. You don't need anyone's permission to show what you're capable of. Next up is point 3, choose your pricing. And this brilliantly illustrates the different financial models available to you. You actually have several paths to ensure you're profitable right from day one. For ongoing management, a monthly retainer, let's say $1,500 a month for 12 posts and daily engagement, that gives you great stability. For audits or big product launches, a project-based fee of maybe $2,000 for a solid 90-day strategy makes a ton of sense. You can even productize your services, like charging $750 for a content-in-a-day package, where you go in, do 1 shoot, and deliver 20 ready-to-go assets. But here is a huge pro tip that the source material really emphasizes. Avoid charging by the hour for ongoing management. Seriously, hourly rates actively penalize your own efficiency. Think about it. If you get way faster at editing a reel, you shouldn't be making less money. You absolutely must charge for the value you're providing, the expanded reach, the new leads, and frankly, the peace of mind you are handing over to that overwhelmed business owner. All right, moving forward to point 4. Find paying clients. Now, the research strongly advises against the absolute rookie mistake of sending out hundreds of cold, generic mass emails. Just don't do it. Instead, lean into highly effective, warm outreach tactics right in your own neighborhood. Post on your own personal network that you're taking on 2 beta clients right now. Go ahead and literally walk right into independent businesses, your local coffee shops, boutiques, dentists, and just speak directly to the owner. It works. Alternatively, try partnering up with web designer marketing agencies to white label your services. They very often need someone reliable to run their clients' social channels without having to hire a full-time employee. So the crucial point is perfectly captured in this awesome mindset shift from Gary Vee. If one local sports team or dentist turns you down and says no, you can find someone who does. Your tenacity, your push, your lack of complaining and excuses will get you everything you want. You literally have the technology sitting in your pocket right now to reach anyone on Earth. The success of this, it's entirely in your control. Which leads us to our final step. Point 5, deliver and scale. When it comes down to it, delivering real results is the ultimate secret to long-term client retention. And the key here is how you report those results. Create a really simple monthly PDF for them. But whatever you do, do not just focus on vanity metrics like follower counts. Nobody really cares. You need to prove your worth by highlighting the tangible leads and sales you generated. We're talking link clicks, button taps to call the business, and actual DMs received. Because I promise you, when you show a business owner that you are directly making them money, they will never, ever let you go. Let's move to and see how this builds your overall earning potential way past your own personal time limits. If you want to grow this business without completely burning out and working 80-hour weeks, you need to systematically raise your rates every 6 months. From there, you can shift from doing one-on-one consulting to offering group coaching. You can even create passive digital products, like selling bundles of Canva templates. Or if you want to break your income ceiling completely, build a small team. Hire a video editor or copywriter as a contractor, and suddenly you're stepping into a much higher level strategic oversight role. To wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a deeply provocative thought from Gary Vee. He argues that procrastination isn't just a bad habit you try to fix, it's actually a raw indicator of what's truly in your soul. Think about it. You just don't procrastinate on the things you genuinely love doing. So the question is, are you going to keep just talking about that business you want to start, or are you finally ready to embrace the hard work, completely drop the excuses, and just launch? The entire opportunity is sitting right there, literally inside your phone. Go out and get it.
And that's a wrap. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find this content. Subscribe so you don't miss our next video, and check out the one on the screen right now. It might be exactly what you need next. See you there.